One of the greatest proofs that Maori ceded sovereignty comes from New Zealand's greatest Maori scholar, Sir Apirana Ngata. He was a politician in the 1920s and 30s. He got a law degree in 2 years instead of 3. He was very bright. He was also a lawyer and sometimes stood in as the Deputy Prime Minister. In Parliament, he was called the Father of the House. Fluent in Te Reo, he travelled the maraes of New Zealand teaching Maori about the treaty. He said, quote, "What remains of the Treaty of Waitangi? What is there in the treaty that the Maori can today celebrate wholeheartedly with you? Let me say one thing. Clause 1 of the treaty handed over the mana and sovereignty of New Zealand to Queen Victoria and her descendants forever." Now he's telling Maori to celebrate that. It was a wonderful thing. It was a beautiful thing. But what are Maori doing today? What are the reversalists doing? Nothing but complaining, pulling out the victim card. Man, have we gone backwards. And notice that he uses the word mana. Sir Apirana Ngata says they ceded their mana. They knew what they were doing. See? That's why you need to know history. It's obvious, isn't it? Sir Apirana Ngata considered that Maori ceded sovereignty at Waitangi. Only a fool would poo-poo his judgment on this issue, and that's what the reversalists are doing. That's what all the people who are crying out Maori did not cede sovereignty. They're fools, truly. And there's the reference. So how can this be so that they poo-poo Sir Apirana Ngata? How then can the reversalists of today say that the chiefs in 1840 did not cede sovereignty when they read this quote from Sir Apirana Ngata? I want you to know he was born in 1874, only 40 years after the treaty was signed. The reversalists are living 184 years after the event. Yet they say, oh, they know better than Sir Apirana Ngata about what really happened in 1840. Really? Come on. Some even suggest that Sir Apirana Ngata would have actually met some of the chiefs in person who signed the treaty in 1840. Why are the reversalists committed to their position that Maori did not cede sovereignty regardless of the evidence to the contrary? Well, when you think about it, it can only be that they are blindly committed to taking over the country regardless of facts and proofs which refute their currently held view.